If you need to share accessibility reports or information with your team or client, you can invite an unlimited number of users to the Aardvark interface. On the dashboard for each site, you'll find a donut chart of issues by impact, a list of the most common issues across the site, and a list of the most problematic pages. You'll also see a count history of the total number of issues on the site over time, and you can switch that to view a total number of issue instances. If you have people that you'd like to share reports with that you'd rather not invite to Aardvark, you can download both PDF and Excel spreadsheets of all of the issues on a site. Let's take a look at those. So let's try the PDF first. So our servers do need just a minute to compile the report. This site is only 2 pages with a small number of issues, so it should just take a few seconds for that report to be ready. If you have a large site with thousands of pages and thousands or tens of thousands of issues, it may take a few minutes. But we can optionally send you an email to let you know when the file is ready to download, and you can also opt in to receiving an in-app notification when the file is ready to download. But let's take a look at the PDF. You can see that it has our Aardvark logo at the top, and we'll talk about how you can white label that in a moment. It will list out the date of the report. It will tell you which standard you're testing against and give the URL for the site, give you the open issues, the number of pages, and the average instances per page, show you the charts for the issue count and issue instances history, and then it will list out all of the scan results for the site along with the results, the number of pages scanned, the number of errors and warnings, and the total active issues at that time. And then you can see the list of failing WCAG guidelines. Note that because on this particular site we are only doing automated testing, that this is not a comprehensive listing. You can't assume that any success criteria not listed here as failing are passing. That would require some manual testing to confirm. We also have a report of the most problematic pages on the site. This site is very simple with only 2 pages. And then we have a list of all of the active issues by their issue ID, which WCAG success criteria, the severity, the number of instances, the priority for that issue, and whether or not it was found through automatic or manual testing. Let's take a look at the Excel spreadsheet. Okay, our Excel file is ready to download. And of course, we won't be able to view that in a browser unless we import it to Google Sheets. So let me do that now. What we'll find when we open the Excel spreadsheet are 2 different sheets. So the first one is our issues, and again we have the issue ID. We can see who it's assigned to, which level of WCAG that applies to, which principle, which success criteria, a short description of the problem, which failure was logged, some techniques from the WAI that might help us to address the issue, the severity, the number of instances, the priority, whether it was automatic or manual, and whether it is active, pending, or resolved. If we look at the instances, we have the instance ID and which issue that belongs to, which URL the issue was found on, the severity, the HTML for the element involved, the selector for the element involved, recommended fixes, whether or not the issue is automatic or manual, its current status, which could be active, resolved, pending, and as you can see, reopened. Reopened are issues that were marked as fixed, but then were found to not actually be fixed in the next scan, and then who that individual issue is assigned to. If you would like to white label your PDF reports to have your company name on them when you share them with clients, you can add your logo by going to Manage Workspace, Workspace Settings, and upload your workspace logo here. So AAArdvark, he owns a little agency that is named Nose First Accessibility, and there's his logo. Now if we head back to the site dashboard and download a PDF report, we'll see that Alex's logo is placed at the top of the report and is ready to be shared with his clients. Sharing information on accessibility issues when you use Aardvark is simple and easy. You can keep clients, stakeholders, developers, designers, project managers, and more up to date with the current progress of improving accessibility on your site. Welcome to Aardvark. Let's make the web accessible together.